Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome
We
to.
got it.
There we go. Yeah. Yes, it's entertainment and Star Wars. My daughter's in the back.
Yeah,
How's-
you should have her do the intros, man.
yeah, you want to do the intro? Well, it's good to see everyone here. There we go. We got it. My daughter wants to say hi to everyone. You want to do a roll call? You're eating. Come back when you're not eating. She's got a mouthful. How you been, Gary? How's everything, man?
Good, man. Good.
Good. Okay.
Oh, she's ready.
She's
Come
ready.
on, Maya.
Here we go.
Hey, Maya.
Hey, Gary says hi, Maya.
Hi, Diamond.
Say hi to Gary.
Hi, Gary.
It's Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Say hi, Diamond.
I just said hi, Diamond.
Okay. Say hi, Peace.
Hi, Peace.
Say hi, Virtual Galaxy Cat.
Hi, Virtual Galaxy Cat.
Say hi, Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia.
Say hi, Galette.
Hi, Galette.
Can you say this?
Hi, Emma King.
MMA King.
Emma May.
How about this one?
Emma King.
Hi, KH.
KH, right. Let's keep going. Let's go. Who's this? Julie.
Hi, Julie.
There you go. This one?
Hi, Margot.
Margot. There you go. This one?
Hi, Linda.
Who's this?
Hi,
Sean.
Hi, Sean.
How about this one?
Hi, Witchy One.
There you go. There you go.
Witchy One. That's
Witchy
a great
One.
name, isn't
That's
it?
Virtual Galaxy Cat again.
Right. But who's this?
Amanda.
Amanda.
Hi,
Amanda.
Amanda.
Wainoa.
Hi, Noah.
That had me tongue twisted there. Hi, Judy.
Hi, Judy.
Hey, Judy. There you go. Who's this? Who's this? Caroline.
Hi, Caroline.
Hi, Caroline. Okay, I think you got it. Oh, here. You didn't get this one?
Hi, Anna Brown.
How about this one? Faker.
Hi, Faker.
Faker Maker. That's a great name. Faker Maker. That's an awesome name. Oh, here. You say hi? Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
There you go. There you go. Did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody covered. Oh,
Hi, Sweet.
Chastity.
Hi, Sweet Chastity.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
Hi, everyone.
Oh,
Oh, who's that one?
Sabine.
Hi, Sabine, and that one.
That's Gary.
That's Gary.
That's Gary. Good job, man. Well, that's the roll call. I think Maya said everybody's name. Libby Priest, how are you? Arnell, how are you? Ginny Davis, I hope you're feeling better. She had an incident. Like a week ago. She had vertigo, and she hit her head into the wall.
Ouch.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God. I felt so bad for Ginny. But I'm glad, and I kept saying her name is Jane, but she said, no, Rob, it's Ginny. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Jeannie.
Jeannie. Yeah, Jeannie. Yeah, I butcher people's names. I'm horrible. Thank God I don't do it for a living because I'd be fired automatically. Is Captain Obvious saying, oh, she's adorable? Diamond Knight. By the way, Diamond, if you want to come on with me and Gary, let me know because I will drop the link. You are more than welcome. If somebody else would like to come on, like Sandy Brown, for instance, if you want to come on today, me and Gary will invite you. The only problem I have is that it sounds very watery for like 5 minutes. It's very frustrating, and then it clears up. I don't know why.
For him it does. I think you need some new headphones, Rob.
Yeah, maybe I do. Maybe it's my headphones.
It sounds fine on my end.
Diamond Knight.
Yeah, whoever wants to come on. Let's hope we're hanging out.
Yeah, so if you want to come on, let me know. Diamond, thank you again so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. And Janie says, we love Maya.
Yes, we do. We love Maya. She's adorable.
She said, thank you. She said, thank you, Janie. She just said in the background. I could hear her in the background. We're supposed to be on it too. Yes, but I always do this. I put it on Twitter. I put it on Twitter and I put it on YouTube. I always put a post. And what happened was I had Shelby Soup was going on, and I do not like streaming when other people are streaming in the community. I don't want to have a dispute. I don't have people come from one community and say, oh, who am I going to choose? Maybe I'll stop by both, but I want to stay in one. I don't like doing that. So if I find out that Come Geek Some or Stevie or Hacker or anybody is on, I will push my stream off because I don't want to do that to, we're all community here. We're all fighting for the same thing. We're all believing the same thing. And if it was an Amber Heard supporter, okay, yeah, I'll go head to head with. But it's not. So I'm not going to do that to Shelby or Les or Stevie or anybody. Come Geek Some or Dark News. Anybody who streams, anybody who's supporting Johnny, I will. If I see that they're going to do it that day, I'll try to push it off. That's all. I'm trying to respect the community and the YouTubers. I think that's the way to go.
Yes, Rob is a true gentleman, everybody. True gentleman.
Tina says, hi, Rob, and hi, Gary. How are you, Tina? Good to see you.
Hello, Tina.
Good to see Sandy. Cindy Brown says, what? I was on with E-Hacker earlier this morning. Oh, that's so awesome.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, that is cool. I didn't know that. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't even know he was streaming. God forbid the guy will tell me. I'm going to have to tell him to send me a tweet. Let me know when he goes on. I didn't know he was on today. Oh, man. Margot says, I love that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I didn't know. She says, I love that you push the stream. I get to spend the whole evening with you guys. Well, we're happy to have you here, Margot. That's the whole point. We want to have the community because I want to share you guys. I want to see you guys.
I made a picture for you guys.
Oh, she made a picture for everybody.
Oh, that's very good.
Very
good.
Gary said that's very good, Maya.
That's a girl cat. Half girl and half cat.
Nice. Okay, man, I gotta stream that. I'm so sorry. She loves to come in, and I don't want to ruin it. She loves this. She loves the community, and she loves saying hi to everybody.
I'm sure everybody loves having her.
Oh, thank you for the super chat. Says I love you guys, Rob and Gary. Well, we love you. We love you.
Hooray of peace. How do you pronounce that? Hooray?
I don't know. I
love it though.
Yeah, I just say peace. It's easier for me to say peace. I kind of when I'm not sure the pronunciation, I don't want to butcher it and I don't want to ruin someone's name and be like, oh God, this guy's horrible. Yeah, I am horrible with names. Trust me.
Me too.
Horrible with names.
Thank you so much for your support. You're always around. And you have so many kind things to say all the time. So bless your heart.
Yeah, I just want to thank Diamond Knight again and Hooray of Peace. Thank you so much for your super chats. Really, really appreciate it. Always do. Again, there's Diamond Knight. I want to give respects. She's awesome. She's fantastic. She's been such a supporter as a late, really big time. And Hooray Peace. Thank you so much. We love you guys. We love all of you. We love all of you. Which one says, yes, this community is working together. And we have to, and I'm going to stress this out. The thing is right now, I'm not going to sugarcoat things. It's hard for me to make videos when there is so much bad happening. And what I mean is Amber Heard's applying for role after role, whether she's going to get them or not, whether it's a PR stunt, I don't know. But I've been seeing that. And then we had some really mean articles come out this week about Johnny. I mean, it was just so low. It was so frustrating. I said, I cannot do a video on this because it is so degrading. It is so frustrating. I said, the community's already frustrated over the verdict and the connections. And I know this guy's got connections and who Rupert Murdoch was talking to. And because I don't know if you know, Gary, but the judge wrote a book with this other guy, and his wife happens to be the mentor of Amber Heard's lawyer.
Right.
So right away, you see there's a connection. Obviously, the judge knows Heard's lawyer. They know each other. And let alone that they are judges. They are attorneys before they become judges. So, there's a connection there. They both know the law. They're both familiar. They're both attorneys. And he does
they work in the same firm.
I mean, so how he couldn't recuse himself is beyond my comprehension.
Absolutely. Real quick, Rob, I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, but I just saw that Donald.
Oh, there he is.
He just gave you a $20 super chat.
Hey, it's Donald Dolan. He said, what he said, good
the
day,
biggest
all.
supporter in this community, man, is awesome. Donald,
it's Donald, baby. You want to say hi to Donald? You want to come here and say hi to Donald? She's drawing, but hold on. I'm going to go to her. No, I'm going to come to you. Okay, you want to say hi, Donald Dolan?
Hi, Donald Dolan.
Say, how are you?
How are you?
Thank you, Maya. Good. I like it. So Donald says, good day, all. Happy to see two of my favorite people in the stream, Rob and Gary, and this entire amazing community. Yeah, thank you, Donald.
Absolutely.
Donald has been a great supporter. Diamond Knight has been a supporter, and thank you, Hooray Peace. Very nice of you all to show love and support. You guys are great. I don't have memberships yet. I'm working on it. A lot of this stuff I have to compress, and I have to. I'm not really a technical savvy guy like other people are, and I do everything from my phone. I don't have a computer, so it's a way more difficult to do a lot of things like share videos. But I'm going to learn all this. I said this week I'm going to dedicate myself to learning how to do all this and try to put out a better product for everybody. That's my goal. So I just want to say,
just fine, man. You do just fine.
Just want to say thanks to Donald. Thanks for Gary for being here, Gary. And how are you? How are you, Gary?
Wonderbar. Well, excuse me.
Donald, well, thank you, honey. And Gary are amazing. We're amazing. You're amazing, bro. Are you kidding me? He said thank you. He said thank you to you. She said thank you back.
Yes, she's like the perfect little co-host for you, man.
Sean said, is there anything Johnny Depp can do about the horrible article the Hollywood Reporter posted? Can he take them to court for it? You know, again, it's another defamation thing. And look how this one went. Now, with the defamation, as far as I know, you know, it's so hard to prove because you have to prove how that destroyed your career. They would say, listen, it wasn't us. It was already destroyed. You know, it was the verdict from the UK that did it. It was Amber Heard that did it. It wasn't us. It wasn't us. And this is what they're going to say, Sean. So how can he prove that this article made him made Warner Brothers kick him out? You can't really. I think his back is against the wall because of the UK. What do you think about it? What do you think, Gary?
No, I absolutely agree, man. And honestly, with tabloids like this, I wouldn't even waste my time with the way it went with the Sun. And I mean, they're using the words, you know, the WB. Imagine that. But it's just that would be just a waste of time and money to try to fight. Just let them do what they're doing, and let's all just be patient and wait to the VA trial and see how it comes out, because I have a good feeling about this one. I really do.
I hope so too, man. I think we're all hoping that. Oh, my God. Lisa Lambert and Linda. I got to get to this real quick.
Yes.
She says $4.99 towards a desktop computer.
Yes. Thank you, Lisa. He definitely needs a dedicated desktop.
I need a drink for that one. Hold on a second. No, not a drink, just one.
I got my little energy drink thingy right here.
Oh my God, that made me laugh. And Cherry, by the way, she put the smooth sounds of Gary Robinson. She posted up your channel. Oh,
Cherry, you're the best. She always does that, man. In every stream, and every time I'm in the stream and I see that, Cherry always puts it. Thank you, Cherry. I love you so much.
Sweet. And she's sweet. She's so awesome. Sweet. I think everybody here, that's what I love this community. Everybody's, and that's what I try to tell everybody, like, oh, why didn't you stream it too? The only reason, again, I didn't do it is because when I saw Shelby going on, I did not want to step on anybody's toes. And I was feeling like, she's part of the community here. Right. That would be wrong for me to step. Now, if she was an Amber Heard fan, I'd be like, screw you.
Yeah, no, live. Here we go.
Yeah, but she's not, and she's a supporter, and there's no way that I'm not going to back her up. A super sticker from Linda. I got to get my other phone because I'm getting super stickers dropped, and I'm not seeing them.
Yeah, you got to check them out. Let me see.
Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone.
Turn my phone on real quick. Linda, hey, SEK 100.
By the way, say hi to Linda. Maya.
Hi, Linda.
Oh, now she wants to show the drawing. It's real nice.
She's got a super sticker on there that says #1 fan.
Oh, that's nice.
Peach thing doing this.
Hold on,
so awesome.
I'm gonna pull it up now. That's so funny. I should have had this ready. I was so excited because Gary was on, and then I was frustrated because I couldn't get the working, and I was like, oh my God, Gary.
Yeah, we were having some bubblies going on in
the it sounded like I was like, oh, Gary, I can't understand what you're saying, man. Okay, here's Linda.
I am the true Aquaman. There's there Linda. It is.
Yeah, it's awesome. That's all he jumping around, number one fan. He got the arms going.
Yeah, you gotta do it, man.
That's
Anytime
awesome.
somebody sends you a sticker, you gotta play it out.
That is.
Let's see it. Come on.
All right. Hold on. Let me put the phone. I don't have the tripod ready. Hold on. Let me get the tripod. Hold on. At least I bought a tripod. There we go. I'm actually splurging on the channel. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put it sideways. Gary's forcing me to do this. All right, Gary. Here we go. You ready?
Do it. Yes. Perfect.
Perfect. Was that good?
That was pretty good.
What do you guys be doing in this channel? I don't understand. Super stick. I'm dancing around. I couldn't help it. Gary told me to do it. You sent the super chat. I had to do it. I have to do it. Al. Thank you, Al. He says some more for the pot. I've got a laptop up for sale. Ah, nice.
Hey.
Nice. Hey. You want to say hi to Al? Mine wants to say hi to Al. Come in. Say hi to Al.
Al, I hope you erased everything off that laptop, buddy.
Gary. Gary, that's so funny. That is so funny, man. Al, thank you so much for the support. I just want to thank you guys. Are just fantastic. Go ahead, Gary.
And don't ever shave that beard, man. Don't listen to Kappa. Don't shave that beard. That's you all day.
Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Donald. I don't know if I could scroll all the way up, but no, it only lets me scroll up to a certain amount. Then thanks, Donald, and thanks, Diamond. Thanks everybody and thank Hooray of Peace. I really thank you all for your love and support.
Shelby's in the house too. She just gave you $1.
Where's Shelby? Where's Shelby? I didn't see Shelby.
It's towards the bottom there. I just saw it.
Oh, hold on. It just popped up now. There it is.
Yeah. Great stream, by the way, Shelby. Great stream.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by, Shelby. Like I said, I was good. If you guys didn't see Shelby before, I hope you saw her. Catch the replay. I'm sure it'll pop up. She was talking before, so I hope you catch her out. And that's why I said, we're all part of this community here. It's all about love, man. It's all about love. That's how it felt.
Indeed.
So she said, Ann Brown says, and thank you, Shelby. I appreciate it. But I thought it would be a super sticker. No, it's a super sticker.
Hey, Ann Brown says you got to twerk like Stevie.
Yeah, you saw that? I got it. Wait. Oh my God!
That's
I gotta
twerk.
How do I twerk? Do I wait?
Oh,
hold on.
Please don't do that.
Don't do it. No,
I'm just kidding. Do it. Do it. Yes, please do it. Do it.
Okay. Hold on. Wait. I don't know. I gotta twist my body. Oh my God! What do you guys got me doing on the live stream, man?
That's pretty good. That's not bad at all.
You got me dancing. What the hell you guys got me doing? Oh my God. Linda559 says, don't mess with the Hollywood Reporter story. No new information there, just complaining old stories into another. Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't want to put negative. I mean, but I want to be honest with you guys. I don't want to. Oh God, Sarah Rose says, "Oh God, no." She called me Rod, but I know she meant Rod.
Rod.
Wait a minute, what's going on now? Shorts laugh, people loving it. Please don't do that. I'm definitely not Elvis. I can't do that Elvis thing. Oh man. This is too much. Listen, this is why I do the live show. It's about you guys. It's about having fun with my guests. It's just about having fun because we go through so much crap. We have gone through so much crap. You know, I don't mind. That's why I do the videos to be serious and be like, oh my God, what the hell is this woman doing? You know, speaking of which, outstanding.
Yeah, outstanding indeed.
See,
you got to take time out to have a good time, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, because you know, Margot's like, you guys are fine. Claudia's like, why am I missing all stream in the moment? But here I am. What do you mean you're missing stream in the moment?
Well, welcome, Claudia. You're never too late. You're never too late.
Claudia, it could be because what happens is sometimes if you push on your screen, sometimes, and it happened to me, I was behind someone's stream and they're like, why is Rob asking me this? I already talked about it. And I was like, oh my God. And I had to apologize to him because I hit the button and I wound up 5 minutes behind on the stream. So, you know, later on we were laughing about it. I was like, man, I'm so sorry. I had to write to him and I said, I'm so sorry I hit the behind button. So it happens. It can happen if you do that, So you just so I can tell you. And if anybody you miss a notification, I always before I post a live, I will post it on YouTube, and I will post it on Twitter, and I will also put in a Twitter DM. I try to make everybody aware, and I try to do it a day in advance. Sometimes I don't, but I mostly try if I'm not too busy. Yeah. So, hey, listen, don't worry about being late, Marion. You're here, and the community's here, and that's what's important. Doesn't matter if you're late or not. You're here. You're here.
Hey, check it out.
Look at Ian Brown. Your turn now, Gary.
My turn.
Go ahead, Gary. Now.
I just saw Al's comment where he said, "Shake it like a Polaroid picture." I can't twerk. I'm not doing all that.
You're not gonna do it now.
There we go. How about that?
Where are we going with the stream, man?
We're taking it to the club, I guess. Just make sure Maya doesn't see this stuff. Okay?
Oh, man. Patricia says, hopefully. Hey, what's up, Trapper Mike? Don't think I don't see you. I see you, man. What's going on? Patricia says, hopefully she gets what she's coming to her. Listen, I'm going to be honest. You mentioned Virginia, and, I worry about that. Yeah, you could do that, Jane. Jane says if you set your notifications off and turn them back on, every stream you'll get notifications. It's very true. That's very true. Oh, look at this, Gary. Look, Sarah. Look at Sarah.
Oh my God. Yes, exactly, Sarah. Oh my God. Becky, look at that butt.
Lisa Lambert. This is bring it, Gary. Great twerk.
I don't twerk.
My friend Mike, he writes, but Gary, why?
Why indeed?
Hooray of Peace is right. Oh my God. Margot put so good. Cherry put it, hashtag, it must be the jelly.
The jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
Oh my God. We went from Amber Heard to Johnny Depp stream to twerking and talking about laptops.
Hey man, there's no holds barred here, folks. You come here, you're gonna have fun. I'm sorry.
Cage put twerk. Denise, but I feel like I should be paying a cover charge. Show my ID, order drink.
No, man, free of charge.
Oh my God!
Our milkshake brings everybody to the yard. We can teach you, but it's free of charge. Tiffany
Daniels, if you haven't checked her out, check out her. She does videos. Please check out Tiffany Daniels. Tiffany, if you feel, or Cherry, if you could drop her can't speak English. If you can drop Tiffany Daniels' channel in this chat, please do. And if anybody here who's not a moderator, just let me know. Put not moderators or high, or don't put hi Rob because I think you're saying hi. Put not moderator, and I will make you a mod because everybody's important in this. I don't want you to think, even if you're new, if you're not here cursing anybody out, screaming at anybody. And all opinions are fine. I never have a problem with opinions. Is when people start cursing me out that I have an issue. That's when me and I had to ban one guy because he really started getting out of hand, and I was like, you know what, dude, I'm not even. This is the number one complaint I got from Amber Heard fans. I've had only three come to my channel, and the number one complaint they said is Johnny is a wife beater because the judge said so. That's it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
nah, that was some bull crap, man.
That is all you got for me.
When did the judge ever say that? When did he say those words? No.
Well, in his verdict, I'm talking about the guy in the UK.
That's what I'm saying, though. Why would you say that? Like the verdict was he believed her story to be substantially true, which was bullcrap. And we all know it.
Yeah, and Mel, you're not a mod, so I'll change that real quick. I'm gonna make you a mod. Hold on, I think Faker Maker wasn't a mod either. I just scrolled up. Patricia's not a mod. Yeah, Patricia is a mod. So Patricia Fleming, you are now mod. Silver Widow, you're a mod. I'm sorry, Gary. I just want to check real quick to see if I missed anybody.
You're good, man. Go ahead and look, everybody. He's making you all tools now. I'm just kidding. It's giving you wrenches.
Faker
That
Maker got
means-
timed out. My wrench disappeared. Well, no, your wrench didn't disappear. So there you go. Denise. Denise said she feels like paying a cover charge. No, you don't have to pay a cover charge. Not at all. Not at all.
Hey, but don't feel bad though. I'm a tool on Rob's channel too.
The
I am.
judge never said.
I was actually very
Yeah, you're right.
pleased
Sam.
when you did that.
You're right. Okay, Jindo, you should be now. I don't know why Faker Maker got timed out, but I just saw the cherry. So he must said something along those. I must have missed it while we were having fun twerking. I don't know what happened there. Horace is not. No, Horace. Well, now that's going to change. That's you want to know. Sarah Rell says I've always been a tool, Gary.
Me too.
Captain Obvious must be here. I must have missed him. Hello, Captain Obvious. I didn't see you, but hello. Just want to say hi. Johnny lost that trial before it even started. I agree with Judy. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. I agree. If you hear my daughter in the background, let me know. I can, I can go into different rooms if it bothers anybody. And Brown says what he meant was he believed what Murdoch paid him to believe. Yeah. You see, Gary, I was saying how they're connected.
Exactly. That's the connection, man, because his son works for Murdoch. He works for the
yeah.
I forgot what it's called, but it's all tied together. It's all tied together. And I'm pretty sure his son was like, "Dad, please don't judge against these people because this is my job. All right, these are my bosses."
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of shady business going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But thank God we don't have that here in the VA trial. I think. I don't know. We got to do some research on this judge, but from what I've seen and the way he's denying all these different subpoenas and all these requests from Amber Heard's team, he's not playing around.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Yeah.
No, he's not at all. Is this really incredibly average? Or is this the other guy, the other cream in the other stream said, "Hi, I'm not really him"? I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh my goodness.
Now, I don't know if it's him or not because I thought it was him on another. I was on another stream and he popped in. He said, "No, I'm not Brian. I'm not Brian." So I don't care if it's not Brian. It's fine. It was a Brian. I think he's a Brian fan, but I don't know.
Well, if you're a Brian fan, bless you. But if this is really Brian, thank you. Because you're the one that started this whole freaking movement.
Yeah, he did.
Justice
let's
for Johnny,
give credit to where it's done. Let's give credit because Brian really did. He did do it.
Yeah, he did.
I'll take Judo's wrench. Unnecessary timing out. What happened? Someone else time out? I missed something. I totally missed something. Why did you time out? Whoa, what's happening? What happened? Why did Jundo time out somebody? Why? Hold on, I need to see the message here. Hold on, I need to see what's going on. Yeah, there was no reason for that. Well, that I'm not going to put up with. Yeah, I saw that.
Well, hey guys, listen, we're just here to have fun. We're all adults here, okay? So, I mean, if it gets too explicit, yeah, that's good for a timeout. But let's all be respectful to each other. But at the same time, we're just here having fun, poking fun. So
I did.
So don't get too sensitive.
I did, Lisa. I did. I saw it. What happened? What happened? I accidentally got timed out by a new mod before. Yeah. Sometimes it's accident. By the way, I had a conversation with somebody who did do a timeout once. I thought I kicked two bad people out. Don't kick anybody out, please. Don't. I give you guys wrenches so nobody can get kicked out. That's the whole point. That's why I said I want to know everybody gets a wrench. I don't want anybody kicked out because that's what happened in one of my streams. I was playing a game and somebody who I trusted very much, I don't know, he must have woke up on his wrong side of bed and he just started timing up almost my entire chat. And I went after him about it privately and he apologized to me like 500 times. And I was like, don't ever come to my stream and ever do that again because I will ban you from my channel. I said, I will personally ban you from my channel. So he got the point. And if that happens again, so that's what I said. If you don't have a wrench, let me know. And if I see you have a wrench and you're taking advantage of it, I'm going to take it away from you. Don't time out anybody unless someone comes here cursing someone out. So saying, hey, Margot, you're this, or hey, this one, you're that. If someone's going to come in here, curse and swear, yeah, then we got a problem. So just let me know because that's not going to go down. Exactly, dude. You can't time out innocent people, man. Just for saying hi, Brian. That's what you did, and that was wrong. That was wrong. That was totally wrong. Totally wrong. Don't do that on my channel. Don't, because I'm not going to play games here.
All right, folks. I know I'm just a guest here, but I'm going to tell you something about Rob, man. He's a stand-up, straight-up guy, and he'll accept any type of comments towards him because he'll be willing to have a conversation with you. But once you start disrespecting people in the chat and start cursing people out and calling names, that's worth the time out. But other than that, if you have comments that you want to make, bring it. We'll talk about it.
If you want to say I support Amber Heard, great. Go ahead. I want to hear your reasons. I would love to have someone on this channel say, give me legitimate, justified reasons as to why you could follow and believe someone like that who's already has admitted that she's physically abused somebody. She's admitted she threw pots and pans at this guy. She's done so many horrifying things, is proud that she's getting him thrown out of movies. How can you support someone like that? What human being would want to see somebody fail?
Somebody who reads headlines and that's it.
Like Gary, okay, listen, we've all been through relationships where we've had hard times, right?
Yeah, of course.
Do you want to see, would you purposely be vindictive to go out and ruin your ex's life just because it didn't work out?
That's not my style, man. That's not my style. No matter how much I hate the person, I don't want to see them, struggle. If they do and they deserve it, then I'm sorry for you. But if they do good, I'm not going to hate them for it because apparently they earned it somehow, some way. But, I'm not going to wish death on someone,
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah. That's figuratively speaking, like death in your career or something like that. I'm not going to vindictively try to make that happen. I'm not going to try to ruin someone's career. That's just evil, man.
And that's why I was talking to Gary about this before. That's another thing that got me into it. When I saw, like I was thinking again, it's a celebrity, whatever. But when I saw that someone is trying to destroy another human's life, and not only that, the guy has 2 children. She doesn't have any kids. You're not only destroying him, but you're trying to destroy his entire family.
Yeah.
How do you do that to another human being?
That's horrible. And the fact that she did this, she started this whole movement for herself right after his mother passed away. I mean, come on. How cruel can you be?
I mean, to me, she's just so heartless. Like, I understand if it didn't work out, right? Okay, You go your way. I go. Johnny said that in recording. He said, why don't we just do this privately?
Exactly.
You go your way. I'll go my way, right? We'll tell the media, hey, look, we'll tell them we decided to settle this in a private matter, and it just didn't work out. And she's and what comes out of her mouth is the most obscene thing. I mean, I don't remember perfectly, but she was like, "Oh no, it's all your team's fault, so I have to answer." He's like, "What are you talking about? You don't have to answer anything."
Yeah. It's silly, man. I mean, he tried to protect her no matter how bad she was. I mean, does that not speak about Johnny's character? He's such a good guy that even though she was just this evil little fiend, he still had it within him to try to keep things private, low key, because he saw what she was doing and he knew that it was going to be the shit show of a circus. He's nobody's fool, man. He's been around the block. He understands how the media works and this and that. Yeah. So he still had it within him. He still had enough kindness in his heart for this evil person to try to save her from making it what it is now.
Okay, so incredibly average. I've seen him before. He's he or she. I'm not sure. Is a fan of Brian. So I just want to let you know they're being honest to say I'm not him. I'm just a fan, which is I respectful because they're being
Yeah.
real respectful, and I respect that. So that's why he could have said, "Oh, I'm Brian," and played it off, but he didn't. So just want to let you know that they're
Yeah.
they're
Well,
being, and that's
just to be safe, you might want to put like in parentheses after incredibly average fan. Just put fan in there, so nobody confuses you with the other guy.
Yeah, I think that would be a great idea. I think that's a terrific idea, actually. So just want to let you know, and there's nothing wrong being a fan. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Janie says, ESW, Gary's right. I'm trying not to use negative nicknames. I was starting to feel like a bully. I was fine with it for a long time, but this is about me, not judging anyone else.
Yeah, it's hard not to judge when you see all the evidence. I mean, it can really fuel the tank of emotions. Like, good God! But sometimes you got to just try to keep a level mind, and see things for what they are. And some people are just like that, But we just have to be proud of Johnny for how he's been handling himself throughout this whole thing.
Gary, I couldn't have said any perfectly. Just Hooray if Peace says AH wants to be famous. She don't care about anything else. She's a bully. I agree.
Indeed, big bully, big old bully.
And Gary, I believe you're right. I believe it was my headphones making that bubble noise because I took it out and I could hear you perfectly.
Oh, sweet.
So it might be my headphones. I might have to use my other headset. But just saying.
What are you talking about? I thought everything was fine.
Now, here's another thing, Gary. I brought this up to Gary. This was offline. We were talking on the phone about it. I'm going to bring my water so my daughter can watch her TV. Oh, you want to show a picture real quick? Go ahead.
Wow, look at that. Holy cow.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I know. I used to know the colors from the rainbow.
Doing a good job. Oh, there's my dog. So everybody likes to see my dog. So.
Oh, I love the dog.
She's such a good girl. So we were saying earlier, me and Gary, I'm going to go in the bedroom this way. Guys, get some peace. So I was saying earlier how, listen, when you're in a relationship, guy, girl, I'm not trying to be sexist or anything like this, so don't take me the wrong way. When you're in a relationship, it doesn't work out, your boyfriend, girlfriend, right? Everybody goes a separate way. You don't fight over money. I understand there's kids involved or a house involved or you get, but most relationships is just like, okay, I'm sorry it wouldn't work. Yeah, I want my way or someone cheated or whatever. However it ends, right? But when I see court cases like, oh, I need spousal support. I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell were you doing before you met this person? How were you surviving? How did you live? Did you not have a job? Did you not have an apartment of your own? Like, How did you, I need this support. No, listen, if you have a child, I understand. It's both your child. It's important to two families. It's important to both parties. Totally agree. Totally agree. One has to care for the child and one has to support the finances for that child. I get it. But when you're telling me that you can't, that I need your money and then you go out and you're with someone new, like, why am I supporting you? Why am I supporting you? Let that person support you. Let your new partner support you. I never understood that. I never agreed to that. I think that's crazy. I would never ask any of my partners to support me financially. Listen, I'm with you. I have my own job. I have my own career. And you know what? If it doesn't work out, I'll go on my own. I don't need you to support me.
That's how it should be, man. But unfortunately, people are always looking for a free meal ticket.
And I think
some people are like that.
And I think that's what happened here. I think that this is exactly what Heard wanted. She wanted.
Oh, that's her MO, man.
Yeah.
You can tell just by the way she is and the way she treats everybody and who she's with all the time. Like, do you honestly think that she was attracted to Elon Musk?
No. That's a great. I think you're the first person I've ever heard say that ever. And you know what? I looked at the guy, and I look at Johnny Depp, and I look at him, and I'll even look at James Franco. Okay, this is coming from a guy. No homo here. Not the way I roll.
James Franco's a good-looking guy.
He's a good-looking guy. I think Johnny's a really good-looking guy. I'm like, okay, these guys are elite-looking guys. And I'm like, I look at Musk, and I'm like, you're right, man. Like, he's no offense to him. You know, he's a very intelligent person. I mean, extremely intelligent person. But
Sure. But I mean,
you know,
I've seen interviews with him too, and he just seems kind of, magoo. Like he wouldn't be a whole lot of fun.
hold on,
But
Maya. Hold on, Maya. Hold on. Somebody else needs a wrench. Hold on, Nicole. All right, Nicole.
oh yeah, go ahead.
I don't understand why people getting kicked out. I didn't tell anybody to kick anybody out. So hold on. I don't want any interfighting going on. Let me grab my phone again.
I'm gonna kick myself out. See ya.
Gary,
Just kidding. I'm back.
don't do that. Maya, what's up? All right, Maya wants to show one more thing, but this is it, okay? Because I really gonna talk here.
I've got Baby Yoda from the
Oh, Baby Yoda. Do you know what his name is?
You know what his real name is?
I forgot.
Grogu.
Yep.
Grogu. That's it. Yeah, one day, Gary, me and you will talk Star Wars. We'll do a live stream, and
Yeah, absolutely.
because I know you're into it, so that's good.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, you can. Barbara put it best. Attracted to his wallet.
Absolutely, Barbara. That's exactly my point.
Judy says, I've read that James Franco is a horrible person anyway.
Yeah, he's a bit of a freak.
He is?
Yeah, he's had some trouble with you know, I don't really want to say it, but there's some females who have had some things against him.
Okay, I mean, you could say it. I mean,
sexually aggressive.
You really?
Yeah, he's a bit of a pervert, basically.
Well, I mean, I hate to say it, most guys are. I mean, are we?
Yeah, but when you have some money in your wallet and some fame behind you, it tends to my thing is, like, money doesn't change people. It just it heightens the person that they really are.
Okay. I mean, I think that money does it. Well, think about it. If you didn't have money, right, and now you do, right, and you live a better lifestyle, right, you don't think that like a guy like Musk, who walks, you don't think he walks around like, hey, I'm the shit, man. I'm the shit because I got all this billions of, or Donald Trump, or like, look at Donald Trump's attitude, the president of our country. Well, currently, how his attitude towards things, his attitude towards people, look how he treated women. I mean, he used to grab women like by their, let's be honest, by their friggin' vagina, and be like, yeah, so what? I got money. I mean, think about that. If you or me would have went around doing that, could you imagine the repercussions? If first of all, I would never have done that anyway. That's number one. To think that someone would go around and that's okay.
No, because sometimes these lonely guys or whatever, they don't get enough attention in their life. When all of a sudden they have a whole bunch of money, they feel like they can just do whatever they want. And
yeah, Barbara,
that's a sad thing.
Yeah, I mean, sexual predator, right? I mean, that's what I call it.
I mean, I feel like, I don't know Elon personally, but I feel like he was one of those little nerds that didn't get a whole lot of attention from females. Now all of a sudden he's got all this money, and look how many kids he has.
Hold on. Just had a problem again. Can you say it again, Gary? Because this time it's not my headphones.
Oh no, I was just talking about Elon. Like, he probably grew up with not a whole lot of attention, and he was probably bullied when he was a kid. So all of a sudden, when he's got all this money, he feels like he can just do whatever he wants to.
Hold on a second. I'm getting that water thing again. This time it's not my headphones, so I don't know what it is.
Maybe it's just my voice.
You know what? I think it's because I go in that bedroom, and when I go in the bedroom, sometimes it's the Wi-Fi that gives me a problem. I was fine out here, so I'm going to stay out here. I think it's my Wi-Fi, and I'm just going to have to play you my other phone so I can hear you clearer. Sorry about that.
Yeah, stay close to the router, man.
See? Yeah, it's the router. Yeah, because now you sound perfect. Yeah, yeah, I don't. Hannah says I don't like Musk. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. All right. Janie says, ESW, he was teaching an acting class and used it to train young actresses in how to
Yes.
film love scenes.
Yes,
Then
Janie.
there was a giant bed on stage and they had to take off their clothes.
Heard about that too. There's a lot of girls who come out about that. Like, I mean, they're just trying to make their way into the movie industry, and all of a sudden you have people like this that are making you do things that you don't want to do, but you have to. It's a prerequisite before you can become, an actress or make a film. You have to be comfortable with this. You have to be comfortable with taking off your clothes. And that's just horrible, man.
And it's guys like that give us a bad name, man. And you can understand why women are the way they are today, because you got guys who abuse them. You've got guys who, I'm not saying it doesn't go both ways. This is a perfect case of how it's still rarity, but it does go, your case, my case, other people like Steve, Al, there are people, guys out here who does. I'm not saying it doesn't, but for the majority of part, how many men do we hear sexual harassment or take for instance, Bill Cosby?
Yeah.
I never saw that coming. I never saw that coming.
Yeah, but that's what money can do to you, man. Money can do that to people. It can really. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. But like I said before, and somebody even said in the comments that having money like that can just really bring out your true self.
Yeah.
Like if somebody is a pervert by nature, but they're shy about it because they don't have money. As soon as they get money, it's going to come out in a big way.
Tina says Muskie is a weasel. He had bruises when he was with Amber Heard. I wonder how he got those. Yeah, and why hasn't? I mean, I see people mention this. I've seen the photos.
Yeah, I've seen the photos too. It's obvious. His
mean,
bruises look just like Johnny's.
And that's what makes me wonder. I don't understand why I'm getting arguments with people who are telling me that I'm believing in the wrong person. Is there? I'm sorry. Maybe I've missed all this. And again, I came in this just as okay. I saw Johnny in the movies. Okay, I'm not like, oh my God, Johnny Depp. Okay, I saw him in the movies. Thought he was a good actor. Saw this going on. And when I heard these recordings saying, "Yeah, I beat you. Stop being a baby," I was like, "What? Did you just say I beat you? I physically hit you. Stop being a baby?"
Man, that proof is in the pudding right there too, man. But the real effed up part about it is the mainstream media, man. Today I clicked on the TV and I got Ancient Aliens playing now, but I saw this I love that show. But I saw this I think it was a channel called Reels, and it was Johnny Depp, The Price of Fame. And I clicked on it and I just caught the ass end of it, but it was right before they were talking about the Amber Heard situation. And they were talking about how he was just this generous, kind person, and the thing that happened with his daughter, and then he immediately donated $1 million to the children's hospital, and just kept doing all these great things. But every time they talked about his relationships, they tried to paint him as this volatile person, like with anger issues and stuff like that. And then even when it came to the Amber Heard part of that show, it was like a poor made documentary type thing. They still made it seem like he was the one that did Amber wrong. And this was aired on TV. I'm like, God, you guys, you're not doing your freaking research, man.
No.
That's why I keep begging people to freaking educate yourself. Hashtag educate yourself. Everybody put that in the chat. Hashtag educate yourself.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, when people come on and give me this one-sided thing that then that's all you got, I'm like, give me something to go on. This guy was in relationship after relationship. How many of them, and I really need to do videos on this. I'm really mad at myself. I haven't done this. How many of these women have come out and said, I was in love with him? It was heartbreaking that he didn't want to be with me. But he never physically abused me. Johnny Depp, woman after woman after woman. So ask yourself this question. Why now? Why her? Of all the people he's been with. He had a tattoo on his arm for an older writer, which he had to change to Wino Forever or something, because he had to change it.
Yeah.
Why not her? Everybody was like, he was sweet, he was kind, he was loving.
Mm-hmm.
You see this guy in hospitals with children who have cancer, who are sick.
Yes.
And what does he say? He didn't do this because he did this way before her came in the picture. So I don't want to hear that it's all a PR. It's not. He said the children are important. I do this because I see how they are. He even lied with his hand, Gary. His finger was chopped. So I wish I had the video. So the kid asked him, how did it get like that? And he said, because I ate it.
Yeah.
What he said.
He was hungry. I ate it.
Whole sparrow thing. The poor kid was sick, and he was trying to think of a reason, and this is what he said. I mean, think about it.
No, absolutely. He was always super humble, man. He didn't want to put his business out there. He's a very private guy, and he's not trying to throw anybody under the bus ever.
Right.
And he helps people. Even those kids that were wrongly accused, that everybody just painted them as these murderers or whatever, but and they went to jail. I forgot the name of the story, but he backed them up, and then they were found innocent, and actually give them a place to stay for a while too. He really helped them out.
Diamond gave me a super chat. She says, Rob, I can come on for like 10, 15 minutes. I put it in the chat. You can jump in if you want, Diamond.
Come on, Diamond.
And thank you for the super chat. If you come on, sure. Come on. I left it downstairs.
Yeah.
Tina left me a
The
super
more the
sticker.
merrier.
I will have to check it out. Hold on. Let's see. Tina left me a super sticker. And again, I'm totally unprepared because I'm retarded.
Oh, you're good.
So let me get that.
Give me a second, man. I got to get my back scratcher. I got an itch on my back. I'll be right back.
Sure. Let me take off. Wait, let me take off this so you guys can see more clear. Thank you, Tina. I really appreciate it. That was very, very nice of you. I really appreciate it. Shelby, I guess, had to go. So basically I said, later, Shelby. Take care, Shelby. Mine says, later, Shelby. Two guys.
Hello.
Hi,
whoa. Sandy Brown's here?
Hey!
Brown.
Just give it a minute. Sandy Brown and Diamond Knight are here with Gary. Give me a minute because.
Hi, Princess Maya.
That's Sandy.
Hi, Princess.
And it's Diamond.
How are you?
Hello.
We're that Diamond.
Yep.
Hi, how are you? It's good to have you girls on here. How you doing?
Pretty good. I'm starting my
Finally.
shift.
Yeah. I said I'd have you on sooner or later. I said I'd have you on. Now we got a party going on here.
Yep.
Ray of Peace says, hey, girls. Megan left me. Sorry, I got to catch up with him. Megan, thank you so much.
Hold on a minute. Let me.
With a little fox. Got going on number one. With done that, right?
That is so cute.
Oh, look at Linda. So Linda says, I love you guys. Power to Johnny D.
Hell yeah.
So, ladies, I'm not happy with all I'm hearing lately. This week has been horrible with the news. What's your opinions? What's your opinions on it?
Sandy, you go first.
I was a little. I didn't even read the article, the Hollywood Reporter article. I've seen people's streaming, and it was. I'm like, I can't. I refuse to read that because I'm like, you're trash. That's pure trash. I'm like, I was really upset about that.
Oh, look, Gary's back.
I love your song, man. I love the song.
Sandy. Hey. What's up?
Good job with the song.
Oh,
hey.
I'm glad
How
you like
are
the song. Thank you.
I have that song in my head from
I'm sorry.
from yesterday
I
and
gave you an
this morning.
earworm. I apologize.
I know.
It's all good.
It's like I was doing the dishes last night and I the song.
Hey, that's a good song to wash dishes to. Just be careful when it comes to the
Yeah.
utensils. You don't want to cut yourself.
Because as for
Yep.
I know. Yeah, when I was on earlier with John E. Hacker, I was saying I kind of mentioned a few of my theory of madness. I had mentioned one of the theory of madness. I believe that they do have statements from Jerry Judge. And what a lot of people have to understand, to really give you a little bit of my background, I'm a paralegal criminal justice major. I have a degree in criminal justice. So anything that's dealing with legal, whether it's criminal or civil, I'm always interested in the case. So some of the theory of madness that I kind of put out there is one, like I said, I do feel that they do have a statement of Jerry Judge, but people have to understand when you're dealing with cases, civil cases, they're not like for the UK trial, they're not going to divulge all of their evidence. They're only going to divulge enough that's pertaining to that trial. So we all know the UK trial was a battle. You could always lose a lot of battles, but you could come back and win the war. Now, the VA case is the war. Now, I graduated high school in Virginia, and when it comes to the judicial system, the state of Virginia does not play. If they could, they would. If you breathed wrong, they would put you in jail. They would even tax you if they could, they would tax you for the air in Virginia. And as we're starting to see, Judge White is he's getting tired of that thing shenanigan. Because I really don't want to say your name. That thing shenanigan.
Yeah.
And so, as I was saying earlier this morning, her and her team has fallen down a rabbit hole to the point to where they're falling even further. Now, I believe it was I saw last night, and that umbrella guy did a video where she costed them 4.5 million, Disney 4.5 million. Do you think Disney's going to hire her on? You just cost them 4.5 million by chopping off the tip of their main star's finger. And I know in one of the streams, in Shelby's stream earlier, someone had asked a question about, I just drew a blank. Crap. They asked something about, I can't remember. But I know Virginia, that's where everything is going to go. And as far as the tape evidence, I can guarantee you cannot tell me if you bought 5 penthouses, you can't tell me you did not put names in videos. They're going to bring out, that's when, the VA trial is when they're actually going to put out all of their, all the evidence, all the videos. Also, another thing I want to touch base on, as far as the subpoenas, we all know that they subpoenaed both her and Muskie's phone records. Now, we all know when it comes to the subpoenas, they have a certain time frame to release those records. Now, here's what's going to happen. If they refuse to turn their phone records, the next move Benjamin Chew is going to do is he's going to subpoena the phone carrier, which for those text messages. So right now they're giving them the opportunity, hey, we're giving you the opportunity to freely give it, but if you don't, we're going to force the phone carriers. And plus, since they're iPhone users, and I don't do iPhone because iPhones easily hack into it. The phone I have, my phone, a Samsung Galaxy, I have the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. My phone is encrypted. Every Samsung phone that Samsung puts out is encrypted, so you can't hack into it. So for the Toronto tapes, they're probably going to ask her to subpoena that. If she don't cough up the Toronto tapes, whatever, audio, video, or you know, photos, they can easily subpoena Apple. Is like, okay, because keep in mind, just because you erase it off your phone, it's up in the cloud somewhere. Even if you erase it off the cloud, Apple could still pull that out because, you know, everything. I do think they're most definitely going to have expert witness. They'll probably have like a medical, like emergency medical doctor. They may have plastic surgeon to tell the difference. This is what the face would look like if she had a nose job, if she had anything done on her face. Also, another people I think we need to start pressing about this issue is the so-called photos about her her face, her bruised face. If he hit her, and of course, Benjamin Chu's probably going to ask this, well, if he hit you according to the force that you said, then can you explain to me why in the pictures, where are the ring imprints? Because he wear rings where they're going to leave a distinctive imprint. I don't see none of it. Even if he didn't, and then if she come back, well, he didn't have his jewelry. It doesn't make a difference. As transparent and pale as she is, if he was to, God forbid, haul off and hit you, you're going to see this. You're going to see fingerprints. You know, if he punch you, you're going to see fingerprints, point blank, period. So they're going to pull out all the stops. And Benjamin Chu, you guys realize, do your research. This man is the best of the best. He was named Best Lawyer of America. You do not get that title for being a mediocre lawyer. You have to be top notch. He also acts, in a matter of fact, I said this earlier this morning, Benjamin Chu also represented Cher in some of her civil litigations. He's also done pro bono work. So you're dealing with the top notch, the creme de la creme of lawyers in the United States. So he is going to rip old girl and her legal team and her witnesses into pieces, because he's like, okay, wait a minute, because for some reason, every time they tell the story of each incident, it's always different. And I love spiritually empowered coaching, who actually literally broke down all of the incidences. And there was a couple of times she had to stop, because it's like, wait a minute now, on this one she said this one, she at least had 3 or 4 different encounters, statements for the same incidents. Because one incident, she was covering the one on the stairs. I'm like, I actually went onto the website for the condo, for the building that they were in. They actually showed pictures of the penthouses that they were in, even though it's done differently. Trying to figure out, when she said something about the stairs, I'm like, okay, how is that possible? When she said, okay, with the stairs incidents, how is he able to punch you in the face and grab you and hold on, wrap your hair around his hand, if he's got a soft cast? Even if you have a soft cast on your hand, you still gonna do damage. Her face would have been busted up. The James Gordon, she claimed 2 black eyes and a broken nose. Chick, you wouldn't have been able to talk. You wouldn't have been able to even go on the show. Your face would have, okay, I want to use look at Rihanna's picture when that incident happened with her and Chris Brown. Her face would have looked like Rihanna's. if she'd have went on the James Gordon show. She wouldn't have even been able to talk. Her face would have been bandaged. Because especially if you got stuff on, you're going to talk nasally. I'm like, you're full of it. Where are the medical records of all your injuries? She claimed, he drugged the Australia incident. He drugged me through, he ripped my nightgown off, drugged me through glass. Now, if you go to Incredibly Average, Brian's website, he actually got an animated version of both sides of the story. How is that possible? Because first and foremost, where are all the scratches on the body? Because you would have had to gone to the hospital the same day he went. Miss me with the BS.
My question is, why didn't she ever go and report this? If it was this serious, listen, I'm sorry, if you get your hair pulled out, you're getting punched,
exactly.
you're getting beat up, you're getting this, you're getting that.
There would have been.
Why didn't she go
I would have
and
reported
have
it.
herself checked out? I don't understand it.
You okay?
But Sandy, before we go, Diamond, I want Diamond to say something because she only has 5 minutes. So I just want to give the floor to Diamond, if that would be okay, because she's got to go.
Yeah.
Is that okay,
Yeah,
Sandy?
that's fine.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Diamond. I'll keep quiet.
Well, for one, the article, the one written by Tatiana, that's just garbage right there. Not a single word of truth on there, especially the exaggeration of Johnny Depp wanting, hello, Shelby. Johnny Depp wanting revenge. Okay, why would wanting to clear your name be considered revenge, especially to her? And truth be told, none of the work she's done in the past has ever made it to my radar until this one, and for the right reasons. But according to others, she apparently has a reputation for writing articles about positive things about Amber Heard.
Hello, guys. Hey, Sandy. Hi, Diamond.
Hey, Shelby. How are you, my dear?
Good. Nice to meet you guys. I jumped on in for a second and I was like, there's Diamond Knight and Sandy Brown. Let me say hi to them.
Yeah, Diamond, you're absolutely right about that. I'm like, okay, it don't make no sense.
Yes, and then you guys probably saw this on my Twitter page, but you guys must have seen the photo.
That's it. Shelby just left.
What's that?
No, I was like, thought Shelby was gonna hang out. She's
Shelby
here. I was like, wait, where did she go?
She popped out.
Okay.
Just said,
Yeah,
hey guys, I gotta
fir-
go take care of my mom right now. She wants to go to the casino.
Bye, guys.
Tell her to go spend that money. Wish her luck. Hope your mom wins.
Gary, before you go,
Yeah, because I'm in Vegas now.
I'm going to ask you for one verse. Can you do it? Can you do it one time?
Oh, shoot.
Can you do it?
Well, I mean, how much time does Diamond have? Because I really like to touch on her thoughts on that. Because that was a really good point. Yeah, I'll definitely sing it for you later.
Okay.
But Diamond was making some really good points there. So
go ahead, Diamond. Floor's yours.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys already know that she's working for The Hollywood Reporter. And here's the thing. The Hollywood Reporter, they follow Johnny Depp on Instagram and a bunch of other celebrities.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they do. You can actually see it right now on Instagram.
Oh, so wait a minute. AH's ex-girlfriend works for The Hollywood Reporter?
I don't know about her ex-girlfriend. I mean, about that. I just know that the person who wrote the article defaming Johnny Depp, the most recent one, was written by Tatiana Segal, and it was for the Hollywood Reporter, which is ironic, or funny, because the Hollywood Reporter follows Johnny Depp on Instagram, and someone really needs to let Johnny Depp know about the block button, because that should not be happening.
Absolutely.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
I didn't know they were following him. Wow.
I love that you guys educate me so much. I love it.
Yep.
And then they put a hit piece out on him. Really?
Yes. And I also follow these other pages. One page in particular, Justice for Johnny Depp 5. He posted a photo about another article, basically a rant to Dior about them still continuing their support of Johnny Depp. But this was written by two two different. I can't say they're writers
Wow.
because they're just not very good.
Wow, did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know either. Short says Hollywood Reporter is so shady.
Yeah, they are.
They're as bad. They're as bad as the scum. Actually, they are.
Yeah.
They're pretty much doing the same thing that they're doing to Michael Jackson, and compared to what they did to Michael Jackson, is that they continue doing it to him long after he died.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's horrible.
It's
It's
still
funny.
doing it to this day. Yeah.
It's funny how you could attack somebody who's not living anymore. It's so easy to do that. Attack
Exactly.
people who are dead or who are in the hospital. Yeah, let's attack them because they can't defend themselves. That's really
Yes,
really,
it's quite
really
disgusting.
nice.
I'm quite surprised his family didn't sue them.
Mm.
Yeah, because like with about the, especially that you brought up Michael Jackson, his niece and his nephews had actually debunked Leaving Neverland because their so-called
Documentary?
their so-called documentary and so-called dates of the so-called alleged abuse, like oh boy said he was abused in the train station at a particular year. Problem, the train station at that time, at the date he said, did not exist. It wasn't built till like several years after. I'm like, but yeah, that's what they did. And the same thing when you Rob, when you spoke about Bill Cosby earlier, there's a
Yeah.
reason why they did Bill Cosby the way he did. They did.
Mhm.
Because here's a black man trying to buy NBC. Now, had Bill Cosby
Oh.
would have been able to buy NBC, that would have changed the game for all the channels. Because, he had, at the time, he had he had A Different World and, his TV show.
Ooh,
The Cosby
That's
Show.
why he did.
that
And
was a good
plus,
one. I like that.
the criminal case on that, they used the deposition in a civil case, which they're not supposed to do because you're not supposed to do a criminal case after a civil case. So the criminal case with the same victim, they used his deposition in the civil case, which he settled that civil case with her several years prior to the criminal case. She got money for it. But yet they did in another state, because had they done that in the state of California, they wouldn't have been able to, because in the state of California, you cannot have a criminal case for the same victim after you done had a civil case.
Well, Sandy, the rules for every state, I know this sounds weird, is so different. Like you can't have you can't be an attorney in New York and be an attorney in another state. It doesn't work like that because they all have different rules, all have different laws.
Exactly, because you have to take an exam to qualify to practice in that state. But that's why they did his case in Pennsylvania, because apparently you could do it in Pennsylvania. So so anybody that's worried about the VA trial with JD and AH, don't worry, because like I said, JD has the best of the best in Virginia. They're going to tear the defense apart with their statements. Like, well, you said this, but this one is the same on the same incidents, but every time they recount the incidents, if you got 5 different. When I was watching Les' videos, when she broke down the incidents, I was like her. I was getting a headache. I had to take a break right along with her when Les I gotta breathe, because their stories all over the place. But you have with JD's side, it's consistent, verbatim. Every time they retell the story, the incidents. And the fact that they like to throw
it's consistent from different parties too.
Exactly. And
Yeah, not
the
the
fact
same
that she
circle of
loved to
friends.
throw, exactly. And the fact
Yeah,
that, oh, she would always throw up his drug use. If anybody paid attention, JD did an interview, and they were talking about Hunter S. Thompson. And the interviewer asked him, what made, how did you and Hunter S. Thompson become friends? He said, we're similar, especially when it's coming dealing with their drug use. Now, he clearly stated, yeah, I like to party, but doing drugs and partying is not our style. Me and Hunter would do drugs to escape because everybody, I guess AH forgot that JD had a rough and abusive childhood as well. But no,
Yeah.
he took the high road. And if you notice, all through his life, no matter how horrible his mother was to him during his childhood, no, he always took care of her. When he became an adult and he became an actor, he always took care of her. He's got 2 tattoos of his mother. No matter how
Bought her
much
a house.
she abused him, he always took
Yeah.
care of
No,
her.
I just want to say something. Moon Shade has said it perfectly, and I don't know how people can't see through this. It's easier
Yeah.
to remember the truth than tell a lie. And when
Exactly,
you tell a
Moonshade.
lie, you have to lie on
Uh,
top of that lie because you need another lie to cover that
Exactly.
lie.
It's gotta
And then
keep
yeah,
it's
if
gotta
but
keep the
this
lie
show
going.
has made up too many. You can't even keep up with the lies.
But see, the
mhm.
thing is, exactly,
That's why
Diamond.
her story changes so much.
Their story changes so many times. I'm like, wait a minute. Every time I try to, go back to the videos, I'm like, oh my God, this is good. I had to take a break sometimes. I'm like, it just, you got 10 different versions of the same incident. I'm like, well, where was they at when this
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
exactly.
mean, even the witness statement from IO, it doesn't even make any sense because he wasn't even in the state when he supposedly made a phone call or a
exactly.
witness statement. He was like across the other side of America while Amber was still in California.
Yeah.
But he
And
surely made it back on time for them to go to Coachella after somebody popped the squat in the
Exactly.
bed. And
You know,
that's
and I'm
another
still not
theory of
even
madness.
comfortable with calling him a he. That's, he's a, I don't know
Well,
what he
for the
is.
UK trials, he switched back to she, and I think he's back to he
Yeah,
now.
even
'Cause
Amber called him a she.
I really don't care what he
Like,
calls himself.
whatever. You call yourself whatever you want to call yourself.
exactly.
I mean, the
But
one thing
I'm
I really
like,
don't like about IO is the fact that, according to Johnny Depp in the libel trial, he was taking pictures of his daughter when she was still just a teenager.
Right. Exactly.
oh yeah,
Without his
he was mad
permission.
Sir?
about that because IO had because IO had outed Lily
Yeah.
Rose.
Exactly.
He's sexually fluent.
He was livid
But
about
at the
that
time,
too.
she said that he was a minor. And
Mm-hmm.
JD was like, really? Is this, wow, you really
Yeah.
How?
How are you gonna
gonna
out
do
my daughter like
that
this?
to my child?
She's a minor, and you don't have my permission to do this. Yeah, that was a horrible
Yes,
situation,
Sunshine,
man.
Io is born a female, but Io is a trans man, is what we call a trans man.
Yeah.
I think, because right now she flips back and forth. Like for the UK trial, oh, I'm a she. Which is it? You're trans or you're not?
Yeah.
Make
But
up
I
your
mean,
mind.
she still has, physically speaking, she still has boobs and a tutu.
Yeah, and one thing I don't get is why he's verified on Instagram.
So you can call yourself whatever you want
Wait,
to, but
say that again. I didn't hear what Diamond said. Diamond, can you
oh,
repeat what
sorry,
you just
Diamond.
said? Yeah, I didn't hear what you said. Can you repeat that?
IO is verified on Instagram.
How?
He's got a
Verified?
blue check mark. I don't even know why. He's got a very small following. At least in my eyes, it's a small following. I don't think he even has 100,000 followers. And on top
Yeah,
of
because
that,
I think
there's
the last time I checked, Johnny has 8.8 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
So that ought to tell
it's
you
still
something.
going up. It's still going up too.
And it's still going up. So
Now, I want to point out because Sandy said this and Janie said this. Yeah, the article tried to point that Johnny was the one that cost Warner Brothers the million, but I'm like, no, it's not. That's not true. Because had Amber Heard not thrown the vodka bottle to begin with, they might have argued or
it wouldn't have
whatever.
been.
Come on. Did he try to
went to
take off
cut
his finger?
Mercer's three.
You know
Exactly.
what,
He
too,
went to
man?
cut Mercer's 3 times. So yeah,
Exactly. And this is why I have so much respect
he
for
got
Johnny
Mercer.
too. Because I saw pictures of him on the set of that Pirates movie when he was shooting it after he got his finger chopped off. And he had like this little prosthetic finger. You can tell it was a little prosthetic finger covering his injury.
Yeah.
And he still had the wherewithal to put on a great performance, you know? That's how much
Exactly.
love he had
And
for
did
that
you see
character.
And Gary, did you see the video of him visiting the children's hospital? The fact that
Absolutely,
this
all of
man
them.
had to tell a child when they asked, what happened to your finger? Because he had his finger bandaged. I got hungry. I bit it off. That broke my heart. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
God, he had to lie to the babies, you
Yes.
know, because he can't tell a child, well, my wife cut my finger off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's another thing too, Rob. I'm sorry, I wanted to tell you this earlier when I
go
was
ahead,
watching that little documentary thing. They said in that documentary on TV that he accidentally cut off his own fingertip.
But
I'm
he
like,
said that to but he said that to cover her up for her.
yeah, no, he
Exactly.
did. But I mean,
Everything Johnny
they
did was
actually
to
produced
protect
that
Amber
and
Heard.
put it on
Her.
TV. Yeah.
And
I'm just like, that's why I'm always like, educate yourself, people. Come on.
educate yourself. Exactly. Google it. Because my friends, I have a friend, she nicknamed me Perry Mason, because anytime a topic I got a question about, I'm about to investigate.
That's a great question. Who paid the bill for Johnny's finger? I mean, he did, obviously.
His insurance company did, probably.
Indeed. Yeah.
And also another thing about that, I know I mentioned this on another live of yours, Rob. When it comes to the entertainment industry, actors and actresses have to get insured. And if an insurance company don't want to pick you up, you cannot work. You can't set a big toe. You can't set a nail on set because you have to be insured. If you're not insured, you can't work.
Maya, that's for food.
And
hey, Rob, do you want to give a little shout out to whoever's putting stuff in the chats and maybe answer some questions or something?
Yeah, sure. I'll put some up. Well, mostly people have been just listening to Sandy, backing Sandy up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they've been saying, oh, this is a good one. Jeannie said she put a cigarette out in his face.
Yep.
Yes, and in the picture of him laying on the gurney with his finger, yeah, you can even see the cigarette mark burn.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, miss me with that.
Now, see, that's what a real injury looks like. I mean, come on, Amber. Yours
exactly
just appear and disappear just like that.
I even went on YouTube. You could go on YouTube and type in how to make your face look like you have a black eye or bruised face.
To Diamond.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Can you, the videos, the abundance of videos that show you how to paint your face. Well, her face don't look like as elaborate as the others. But hers look like mediocre. And even, you know, even you got people, even her makeup artists, like, yeah, she didn't have there's nothing on her face. And then that picture of her either going into the courtroom or walking out of the courtroom for the DVR with that looked like a bruise on her cheek. If you zoom that picture in closely, you can see that's a zit she pops. And her face looked bruised. Because she looked like she's the type of person that can bruise easily. So, you know, she probably was playing with her zit and put a little bit of makeup around it to make it look like it's a bruise. Miss me
Mhm.
with that.
Look, man,
Because I
this is
don't see no
you see,
imprints on her
you see
face.
this right here. That's what a real scar looks like. Okay.
Exactly. Shoot.
And that right there is just I hit the corner of a wall because I was carrying some. I'm doing renovations on a house, and I'm carrying some floor panels and stuff like that. And I hit the little lip going into the garage, and I fell towards the wall, and I just did that to keep myself from falling. I hit the corner of the wall, and
Right.
see that just doesn't appear and disappear.
No, it takes days.
Exactly.
I just want to
And
answer
this
this
was
question.
2 days ago.
Yeah, that's the. I'm going to get to that in a minute. I want to bring that up to both of you, but first, I just want to answer this. Nikki Jen says, "Why do they keep Amber and Aquaman when everyone wants her to get fired?" Well, here I did a video about that, but I'm going to tell you real quickly. The real quick answer is contracts. Contracts. That's why it's all contractual. And
Mhm.
since she didn't do a criminal action is the reason that they can't get her just because of popularity. That's not a reason she could sue them. So since Johnny was accused, unfortunately, and I knew this verdict was going to hurt, I was so scared of this verdict because of his was a criminal action. It's abuse. It's hitting. It's that's why WB was able to go around that loophole. They were able to get rid of him because they're like, well, that's a criminal action. She could have you brought up on charges, and since you were found by this judge bullshit, I'm sorry. That's why they can't get rid of her. Now, had it been the opposite way, then the opposite would have happened, and that's exactly what I was hoping happened. But that's for me the quick way to sum it up.
Yeah. Well, they actually, Rob,
But
they never charged him for a criminal offense.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. But the WB said that's like in football, like it's a domestic violence. It's a problem. That's a problem. Even though he might not be charged, they could be suspended. They could be, kicked off the team. There's lots of things they can do. Even though criminally they're not charged, it's still taken very seriously.
Yeah.
And to chime in on that, Rob, do keep in mind, everybody, that there's always a loophole in contracts. And as I said earlier, if you can't work, so if the insurance comes like, something, you're high risk, no, we're gonna not insure. WB, there are loopholes to everything because you got laws. There's loopholes to laws. You just got to know where to find it. But there's a loophole to her contract where they could get out of it. See, she doesn't have the status enough to, like Johnny, where
they'll have to buy her. I agree with you.
But here's another way they could get her out. Now, if WB is going to go by according to Aquaman's comic books, they could go several different ways. Because first, we already know it hasn't. Aquaman 2 has not officially been greenlit. And normally when a movie is greenlit, that means the script is done. Right. Now, if they're saying we're going to introduce a new character in Aquaman, guess what? They could completely write out Mirror and add the new female character in, and then movie 3 for Aquaman 3 can bring Mirror back. Because if they're doing it according to the comic books, they could pretty much go everywhere. Yeah. Aquaman can literally run as many comic books they have. Aquaman can literally go on forever. But I don't think so because they're gonna lose a butt load of money.
Sandy,
oh, sorry, Linda. My Wi-Fi is kind of plucking my last nerve. It goes in and out.
Yeah,
my apologies.
It happens to me too. Like when I get a new person on here or someone comes on here, I get the bubbly blah 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 blah.
No, because where I live at, I had spoke to maintenance yesterday. They say the cable company is trying to replace the router because the router is old and that's why everybody's Wi-Fi keeps coming in and out and everything. So they're trying to replace the Wi-Fi. I don't know how quickly they're going to do that, because I was actually in the middle of a Zoom meeting on Thursday and I got booted out the meeting.
Oh man, that might not be a bad thing though. Whew, I'm out of this meeting.
I know.
Susan.
Yeah, I went
that's
and
a
run
great
errands
question.
after that. I'm like,
Sorry,
Susan,
nothing I can do.
Susan said, do you think they haven't fired Amber so that when she comes to Australia, she'll be locked up after her lies? I don't know. What do you guys think?
That's
Gary,
it.
I'll
The
let you-
movie first, Susan.
What was that?
First is if the movie. Susan, with that question, they gotta right now. Aquaman 2 is not greenlit, so we don't know if they're in the process of writing. If they're not done, if they're still writing, we don't even know if they're even writing it, because because of the pandemic, it may not even get greenlit. I'm hoping it won't get greenlit, but who knows? We gotta wait and see when they greenlight
that's a good
Aquaman
question
2.
though. Yeah, that's a really good question, because if they do start filming and they have to go to Australia, man, Amber's facing some. It's gonna be
As soon as she
scary
get off the plane, they be like,
for her. Yeah, they're gonna have to
handcuffs, you're under
smuggle her in
arrest.
like she smuggled her dogs in.
Yeah, that
And
was another thing
speaking
too.
of-
Go ahead, Sandy.
Speaking of that, I just lost my train of thought. Having a senior moment. My bad. I just went blank. You know, when you take a test, you go blank.
Oh yeah.
Speaking
listen,
of that,
What?
go ahead.
What
I have
did you
to.
say?
I have to promote somebody. I'm going to cut it
Just
in 30
kidding.
minutes because Greg Ellis now will go on. So it was Shelby, then me, and Greg. So Greg is going on in 30 minutes, and I know you guys
Greg's
want to.
going on.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I want to make sure that everybody knows that. So, like I said, I tried to schedule it perfectly. So you had Shelby for me, and then you have me, and then you have Greg. So he'll be on in 30 minutes. So I'm going to get off so everybody can switch over.
I've got your Greg Ellis right here, sir. Right here. I am your Greg Ellis.
I love
your
it.
Gary Ellis. No, this is what he wore last time on Stevie's stream, right? Something like that.
Man. Denise said, Gary mentioned security cameras in the penthouses. We know Johnny had cameras at his house in Hollywood. Amber would spy on him watching the footage. I think it's likely that he did have cameras at ECB. Well, if he had cameras,
yeah,
I hope he did.
Yeah, I hope he did too, because I think he should throw that out there. If he could find footage of her and Franco and her and Musk and whatever, he should use it. Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, and
they probably do.
A comment way earlier. I think it was KH that made the comment that said that he had some footage of her actually abusing him. So I really hope he does have that and he brings it out in this VA trial. Man.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just waiting for that smoking
Like
gun
I
for
said
this one.
earlier, out of the 87 videos, some of that's probably nanny cam footage. Because I'm like, if he had nanny cams in his 5 houses in Hollywood Hills, you better believe he had nanny cams in all 5 of those penthouses. Because he had those penthouses before he was with her. Way before.
Well,
yeah, KH, he's
that.
on in 30. Oh, sorry. Oh my God, I can't find the comment. Yeah, he's on in 30 minutes. So I'm going to get off in like 20 minutes, and you guys can go check his page. And Moonshade left his stream there.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
And about the Australia, that I think I remember what I was going to say. I think, like, I remember when Spiritually Empowered was going over the incident, she went over that incident. It said she barricaded herself. She ran up the stairs and ran to the room and barricaded herself. I want to see the pictures of the room where she supposedly barricaded herself, because I'm pretty sure the furniture is heavy, and I'm pretty sure in VA they're going to be like, well, how'd you barricade yourself if you can't even lift the furniture?
Well, wait. If she's barricading herself, when he ran in the bathroom, why did she go after him?
Yeah.
Exactly.
See, that's
You
what
don't.
that's what
I'm
Go ahead,
pissed me off
scared
about
for
that
my
story, man.
life.
Go ahead, Gary. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, I'm saying that's what pissed me off about that story is because she's talking
Yeah,
about she's trying to escape in a room in
I'm,
her deposition when he's the one escaping into the bathroom.
and I was scared
And
for my life.
yeah, I mean, like, why is he? Is she
This,
trying to lock him in the
you know,
bathroom to get away from him? No, she's the one that pushed the door
no,
open and banged it into
but
his head. And then when he opened the door, she clocked him. Like, and she admitted to all this.
exactly. And then earlier, I remember in another stream, someone had asked about if earlier in John's stream, someone had asked the question, did anybody see the video, hear the audio where he actually told Amber, just cut me in my life.
Oh yeah, that's.
And I
I was
heard
gonna
that.
do a
I'm like,
video on that. That was rough.
that broke my heart. What really broke my heart was when I read the statement of, I forgot the name of the guy that for the it was entered in the UK trial, the one where he lived across from them in the penthouses, in one of his penthouses, and he would go over and talk to the guy, and where he's just like, you know, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, he confided in
I
him.
allowed, because the fact that he sat there and admitted to his friend, I allowed her for a period of time to just vent and get it out, to hit me and get it out. But I'm done with being hit. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. And then there was also what he the same guy when he did his testimony or whatever, he was talking about how Amber tried to come to him and ask if he would have dinner with her. And this is after he found out about the allegations and when she filed for the restraining order and whatnot, and then had these bruises on her face all of a sudden. And when he saw her, there was nothing. So he even actually told her, he's like, I don't think we should talk anymore.
Well,
You know?
what was funny was I did a video on this too. And she went on TV. An attorney who lived right next door neighbor to them in the building. She said that she saw Amber the very next day that she
Mhm.
went to court and said she had all these bruises, and her and the people in the lobby were like, wow, she looks really good. And then it was like, wait a minute, didn't she just go yesterday and have all these bruises and cuts and get this order? And here she is coming down the stairs and she looks
I'm
perfect.
like, wait a minute, how did this miraculous? And this
Yeah.
I say, like I said earlier, and this is where Benjamin Chew is going to tear them apart. Well, if you had this bruise, why your face looked completely clear? If you said this and this happened, I think he's going to have an expert witness. He's going to have doctors. He's going to have a makeup artist. He's probably going to have a videographer, photographer, to determine whether if any pictures she submitted was altered. Everything. They gonna pull out all the guns in the VA trial.
But they
Yeah.
have to.
Mark my
They have
word.
to
He's
because
going to tear them up to it's not even funny. And
but
the
they have
bad thing
to.
that
This is
and
endgame. This is endgame for him, and he's got a jury. So remember,
Mhm.
it's not the judge who says the say all. That's why I'm not worried
the
about the
jury.
judge. It's the jury. And this is why I think, and this judge is different. He's not playing the games. He's like you said way earlier in the stream, Sandy. He's like, listen, cut the crap. I'm sanctioning you.
Exactly.
I'm sanctioning you. I'm cut the crap.
Because
I'm not that
like
guy.
I said in E Hacker's stream earlier this morning, I was like, I'm pretty sure anytime he gets a large packet with her AH and her legal team name on it, he was like, probably like, for the love of God, another 5 or 6 hours of reading through this paperwork. And I do understand why he granted number 8 of the stuff that they were requesting, because that's going to prove how much money Johnny lost from that op-ed. And a lot of people got to understand, how is it that he could have a defamation case if The op-ed she put out doesn't say his name. If he did in the civil case, you have to prove with preponderance of evidence. In a criminal case, it's beyond reasonable doubt. Now, when he's filed a defamation case in Virginia, the reason why he also filed in Virginia is because of the SLAPP laws. Whereas California, he wouldn't have been able to, he wouldn't have a defamation case in California. They wouldn't even cross it. But in Virginia, because of the SLAPP law, the SLAPP laws, plus the publication is published in the state of Virginia, in Fairfax, Virginia, and this judge don't play. I think he does have, he could prove this is how much money I lost. This is how much money by her, the incident, she cost me. This is how many, this is how many endorsements I lost. He right now, because he only has one endorsement, and that's Dior. Thank God they're staying with him and everything. So this case, Benjamin Chew is really going to tear them up. He's going to tear them up so bad. Think about it. Why, y'all, think about this. Why do you think her first legal team recused themselves? And a matter of fact, Las Beeline on Pluto did a video about that, and she gave her opinion on why they recused. She's like, a lawyer can't recuse themselves, but here's the legal reasons for them to recuse. If they know for a fact, if it goes against their moral compass, they could legally recuse themselves. If they know for a fact that they're not going to win this case, they could recuse themselves. And that's what the first legal team did. They recused themselves because once they saw that this judge in Virginia is not playing, no, we're not going to win this. There's no way we're going to win this. It would, he would have to pull something out of somebody's butt or whatever to win that.
Gary, you want to say something? Because then I got to cover the chat a little bit, and we got to get going because Greg's coming on, and I don't want to cut into him, and I want everybody to shoot over to Greg. So go ahead, Gary.
Absolutely. No, I was just going to touch on what you were saying, just piggyback off that, like her friend from the who advocated for her and decided not to testify on her behalf anymore because she heard the audio tapes. She was like,
"Yeah,
wow, no, I can't believe Amber." Made me believe her, and then I heard these audio tapes, and I'm like, nope,
exactly.
I don't have her back anymore.
Okay, I just want to finish up. So I want to thank Claudia for the super sticker, and I just want to show that real quick because I've shown that before.
Claudia, awesome.
Hold on. Yes, wait, it's on the other phone. There it is.
Okay, you gotta do that. You gotta act it out. Come on, man.
Oh no, I gotta act it. Oh God. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. I only got one hit because I'm holding it with the other. I'm like, Diamond asks, he says, what happens if Amber Heard doesn't show up at Virginia trial? Real simple. She will lose her cross motion. That'll be dropped. She'll lose that case automatically. And
if she don't
Johnny, if she don't show, Johnny could go for default. So that's not going to happen because he could go for a default judgment on the $50 million. There's no way she's not going to show. So I just want to clear that up. So that's what happens in cases. If you're the plaintiff and you're suing somebody and you don't show, you automatically lose. Your case is dismissed. If you're the defendant and you don't show, they can get what's called a default judgment against you, and then they can enforce it by freezing your bank accounts. They could try to take away your assets, whatever your assets are. They could put a lien on your property. So there's lots of things they could do. They could hurt your credit. So you have to be. So there's a lot there. So believe me.
Well, it'll be hurting Elon's credit. It won't be hurting hers because Elon is paying for it. I feel that Musk is paying for all.
She's not going to let us know that. But we all do, but she's not. She's not.
He's paying for it.
There's no way she's going. Yeah, but she's not going to let us know that.
We're not stupid. We weren't born yesterday. I was born July 28, 1974, at 12:45 p.m.
Yeah, but look at all this coming out of bots.
Millionaires.
Reality. These petitions mean nothing. You guys are not real. You're fake. You're being paid for by John. I haven't got paid a cent. Johnny doesn't pay me nothing.
I'm not. I would like to see that check because I definitely need that check for Christmas. Run me my coins, please.
Yeah, I hear you.
I was like,
anyway, just want to end the stream, so I want to get these last few words. And first, I want to thank Gary Robertson and Sandy Brown for being here. I really appreciate Diamond
Thank you.
Knight was here. Shelby Soup was here. It was really great to see everybody. If you haven't checked out Gary, please
Yeah,
do.
Shelby was here for like a split second, but it was
Yeah.
good to see you.
Yeah, I know. Shelby's like, pop in and out. It's like, wait a minute, wait, what?
Like, hey,
Just came
y'all.
to say hi.
Peace.
All right, it's great meeting you, Gary, and finally
You
to
too,
get
Sandy.
online with you, Rob. It was great talking to everybody.
I told you I'd have you on. It was just a matter of time.
Jane Davis said, I want my damn money. I hear you,
For real,
Jane.
right?
I hear you. I
Hey.
want my money too.
But you
Yeah,
know
I hear
what?
that.
We'll still do this stuff for free, man, as long as it means supporting Johnny Depp and this whole movement. You know, it's,
So, Gary,
you
do
can't
you
just
want?
believe one side, man. You got to educate yourself. Let's just
I agree.
hashtag educate yourself.
Educate yourself. Educate
agree.
yourself.
Gary, do you want to take us
Yeah.
out? You want to take us out?
Oh, let's
with
go,
the-
man. Let's go straight to the chorus, man. Ready?
Yes.
Let's
Go ahead.
go. All of us. Oh, my amber
Amber
waves of
waves of
pain. Try
Try
to
to
ruin
ruin
Johnny's
Johnny's
name.
name.
Now he's gonna go to court with you. You can never tell the truth. You've been locked up in those chains. I hope you get locked up in those chains. Enjoy being locked up in those chains. Oh, my amber waves of pain.
Yes, sunshine. Educate yourself.
Everybody, make sure you go check out Greg Ellis. He used to star. He was in the Pirates movies with Johnny Depp. He's got his own. He's got a YouTube channel going. We're trying to support the guy. Go check him out now. He'll be on in like 8 minutes. Love you all. Thank you all for the support, the super chatting. Everybody who's here, Gary, make sure you check out Gary's channel. Sandy Brown for being here. Don't forget Shelby. And thanks, Diamond Knight, for being here. I love you all, everybody here who's here. You guys in the chat are fantastic. Don't forget Tiffany Daniels also. Please don't forget to check out her channel too.
Hi,
Anybody-
Tiffany.
Everybody.
Love you.
Love you all, guys. Lock the turd up. There you go. Sure, that's what I'm talking about.
Lock that
Justice
turd
for
up.
Johnny. Thanks, guys, for Moonshade. You're welcome. Amazing, Gary. Amazing. There you go, from Silver Widow.
Oh, thank you, Silver.
And my daughter wants to show one thing before. What the hell are you doing? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That Prince.
Oh, look at that.
I wanted to show you guys this because you guys would be like super happy from seeing this.
Yes, we are super happy.
Oh, Princess
Women
Maya.
like this.
Princess Maya, she called you. That's Sandy. Say hi, Sandy. All right,
Hi,
everyone.
Princess. Oh,
Go
she's
check-
so adorable.
Thank you. Huh?
Happy holidays.
Happy. Say it again.
And happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you, Princess. Oh,
Everybody
she is
else-
just so
Thank you, guys. I'll see you
She's so
Thursday.
adorable.
Make sure you go
All
check
right.
out Greg, Gary, everybody. Love you. Be well. Have a good day.
All right.
Take care,
bye-bye.
everyone.
Bye.